Hello and welcome to another Gumbo's Flying Circus live stream. Just streaming in the day, just having some Harrier practice, nothing too taxing or overkill. So just to get back used to flying it. Been practicing with the Hornet a lot, so last couple of times I've flown the Harrier, excuse me, I've realised I need to do a bit of practicing, so some things have changed and I've kind of not used it enough recently in the last couple of months, so I think it's needed. So here we go. I'm just starting it up. Just doing a nice little auto start. Need to choose some weapons to take on board. This is Battle for the North, as written by Shifty Mover, hosted by JD. So I just need to see what we got left, and looks like there's some targets down there by Glenzik still. And there is a Reaper out. There's a couple of those actually. We've got the blue going over here. We've got some Sam there. I'm going to take a variety of weapons and see what I can find. I think that would be a good idea. So let's see, let's clear that load out. We'll take a different. I'm going to take gun, Deccan pod. I'm going to take some sidearms. And I'm going to take some laser Mavericks. Let's see if I can lock on to the
request rearming.
The signals that are there.
Copy.
Don't need a pod if it's already being lased, so I can just lock onto the lased target and the code there, hopefully. But it's good for a practice.
Manual, fuel, limiter off, generator, caution, flat, failure, limiter off,
Rearming complete.
Fuel low, left, fuel low, right. Fuel low, right.
Hey, Wrecking Ball, how's it going? Good to see you.
Flat, failure, flat.
Just having a little practice.
Limiter off. Generator.
I haven't flown this properly really for quite a while, so some things have changed, some updates have happened, and
Flat, failure, flat.
I'm a little bit behind the curve, you know.
Generator. Caution. Flat, failure. Generator.
Lots of failures going on.
Caution.
Does that stop?
Flat, failure. Caution. Flat, failure.
Let's turn flaps on. Nose wheel steering on. Turn lights off.
Flat, failure.
I know, I'm being a noob. I just wanted to see if it was different with all the updates and stuff that have happened.
Caution.
Yeah, it seems to have stopped. Give myself some bingo. Yeah. No, F14 I'll learn the cold start properly, but I'm just having a little practice. I want to get up in the air really. I was hoping for a hot start, but It's only the cold start that's available. Let's turn that light on. Oh. Right, I think I'm good. Let's do go taxi. Yeah, so I'm going to have a look for some multiple targets. I've got some sidearms and some laser Mavericks. I've got the gun. And have a practice with different weapons, different targets. There's plenty in here. I'm not sure how far they've got with this particular mission, but we'll find out sooner or later. There's still some red targets over Glenzik and Novo. Yeah, apparently with the INS alignment in the F-14, the quick one just gets you up in the air. There's different... Did you see the different types? Like the 8-minute one is the full fine INS alignment. What the couple that are smaller, apparently you can't use the weapons. You can't fire off the weapons, some of the weapons, because it's not a good... It's not... It's too much of a quick INS alignment. So there's a middle ground, I think, where you can fire the weapons. Takes a couple of minutes. But apparently it all has consequences in the F-14, so yeah, that might be a sticking point. But we'll have to wait and see, really. Okay, someone's coming in. Oh, the AWACS is landing. Now that's a pain, because the AWACS, he will go and park on top of where the Harriers spawn. I put up a screenshot the other day where I spawned in the Harrier and it's sitting underneath the AWACS. 0707, isn't it? Here he comes. Oh, a bit wobbly. Means there's some wind. Oh, is it pre-aligned? Yeah, that'd be easier then. I mean, you can just spawn in hot start, can't you? And it's all ready to go. You just put the weapons on and go. But I mean, for the sake of learning, it'd be good just to get a couple of full starts in. But I mean, you know, at GR we're going to be having hot starts. Cap tried cold starts once and took 40 minutes to get to the runway. And some people didn't set it up right and couldn't fire off their weapons, so sort of turned him off it, I think. Right, brakes on. Right, what holds? There's 80. Oh, they fixed the braking. 90 before it starts, that's better. Oh, that's a bit. Right, turn around and head towards the target area, see what we can find. Yeah, it's also you get to know the cockpit and you know, where things are and that a bit easier, so definitely cold start it. But it doesn't look too taxing though to get it started. It's just a few buttons to press, get the wings tested, get a few tests going, and get the engines up and running. And you're ready to go, you know. One thing I noticed as well is on the Harrier is the trim's a bit out. Seems to be the Hornet as well, the trim's a little bit off. Oh, you're getting voice attack going. That would be cool. Is that with Viacom? Or just voice attack? Oh, both. Awesome. You're giving up on Razbam, you know. A lot of people are saying that they're not happy with them. Oh really? This thing's not working. So I didn't buy the MiG-19, but there we go, boom, that's one down. Oh, is the Mirage broken as well? Yeah, see, that's not boding well. They've been putting out images of the Harrier cockpit upgrade that they're doing. So it seems like there are tensions on that at the moment. Whether or not fixes will come when that comes out. Wednesday obviously is update day, F14 comes out, but I wonder if there'll be any fixes in that update this week. That'd be interesting to find out. There hasn't been some for a while really, has there? I mean, personally, I just, you know, I'll just use it, but come on, give me a lock. I don't want that launching on me. Yeah. Plus they've got all those other projects going on at the same time. I think they've got one guy working on the Harrier, they were saying. but not sure. Yeah, but probably take a long time. Right, I need to know JTAC status, which is the wrong button for it. So we go F10, F6, 1688. Right, and then I want LST. Can't remember what the uncaged button is. There it is. Right. Really? Wow. Do I like the Harrier? Do you know what I do? Only because I've been flying this since it came out, and I do love the Harrier as an aircraft anyway. I'll be sort of mitigating any bugs or problems by ignoring them. As long as it fires, as long as I can fly it, and you know, the right, where's that one? And it has you know, nothing gets in the way of firing off weapons. You can use it, but oh, I had someone following me. Who's that? Yeah, as long as I can fly it and shoot the weapons and things, I'm happy. But you know, the fact that pages are missing and stuff doesn't bother me. Some of the quirks of the what doesn't work and what does work are a bit of a pain. But would we use them much anyway? Yeah, sometimes it's just to highlight the fact it's not complete. Some of the milsim guys might be more interested in it, but I want to know who that is. Oh, it's an escort. Oh, interesting. So that's AI? Alright, fair enough. Yeah. See, that's a bit of a pain. If it's something that you notice and it's screaming at you or getting in the way of you actually getting on with it, yeah, I can see that being a bit of a nuisance. I didn't realise I had a buddy here. Look at that. Isn't he good? Alright, that's different. Yeah, it's I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I'm not a big fan of if yeah, I've come too far, haven't I? I'm going to get shot in a minute. As long as I can fly it, shoot weapons, and that's fine, and it doesn't crash out, I'm happy. But having some fixes and getting some more feature complete stuff in there would be nice, because then you can say it's there if I need it. Alright, that's another one down. Yeah, I've always said, give me a tornado and I'll be a happy boy. I like the Harrier because of the British thing. You know, great technology, amazing aircraft, really. And so the AV8B is close to the GR7 anyway. They're both Harrier 2s. Cockpits look similar. Systems a bit different, obviously, and the engine, you know, there's been some upgrades from the Americans, but it's close enough for me. Yeah, but some more British stuff would be good for me. But we're supposed to be getting into Tucano, aren't we? And that was, we use that as a trainer before you go onto the Hawk and then go onto your Eurofighter now, because Tornadoes are retired. But you know, some American jets are awesome. The F-14, obviously, because we all saw that in Top Gun, and that was one of the ones that we looked at and went, oh, I'd love to do that. Got any left? One left. Yeah. I mean, when you look at the old F-14 airshow stuff, for instance, 'cause that's where most people will have experience of that aircraft from. You know, look at the power of the thing. It's just designed to be, you know, it's aggressive, isn't it? It's just noisy, dirty, fast, loud, big. What's not to like, you know? You know, it probably flies like a bit of a pig, but once you get used to it, we're using the rudder and stuff. Stick and rudder, be a nice challenge. No, being a good CAS aircraft here and staying away from the trouble and just firing from a distance. Oh, that was different. Alright, a bit far away then. So that should have hit that from that distance, surely. It wasn't that far away. Oh well, that's life. So we've got the gun. Let's have some gun runs. Hopefully the won't get shot. Maybe that's another little issue that they've got them with the Mavericks. Unless the what's it gave up the ghost. Whatever was tracking. So when you haven't got the time pressure, it's quite easy to just sit here and shoot stuff. When you put a bit of pressure on and your mind goes to jelly a little bit. Or at least mine does. Right, let's see if I can get in. I might be pushing my luck a bit now, but if you don't push it, you don't find out, do you? Yeah, the gun... Well, the gun can be a bit of a... It's the rockets that fire in every direction, or they were. Whether that or not that's been rectified or not, I don't know. But the gun's usually pretty awesome. As long as you get your controls nice and smooth, you're kind of good. Try and keep the AOA off. Come on. There you go. Zoom out for a bit of perspective. Yeah, see you later, Saber. Have a good one also. I'll speak to you a bit later on. Alright, let's go back round. See, I'm worried about getting launched on. There's something over by the airfield. But I might be right here, we'll have to see. Turn off this way. Yeah, look, let's go on. I'm just in its scanning range by the looks of it, but not its launch range. Yeah, get yourself, yeah. Someone sitting in the back. Someone sitting in the front, and if you've seen the videos, any of the videos that come out of people doing that, you can actually see the guy sitting in the front looking left and right and things, which I think is just a really nice touch. That's really great, you know. So it's going to feel I should think pretty realistic compared to some of the other jets, you know. And it'd be great, you're just flying around on your own all the time. You know, it'd be nice to have someone to bounce off. They know what they know, you know what you know. And get some teamwork going. Or arguing, whichever one says you. Right, let's get him in the reticle. I'm waiting for the countdown. Right, don't pull. Another thing with the Harrier, which is a little bit more tricky than it was before, is that it's turning. When you turn off a target like that, even if you're doing 450 knots, it feels really unstable compared to what it was like. Whether or not that's just my memory, but yeah. But you can, you know, even though it's got bugs and stuff, look, I'm flying around quite happy shooting stuff, and Bitchin' Betty hasn't made an announcement after a cold start. It seems to be a hot start thing maybe, and you get all that Bitchin' Betty going off at you all the time, I don't know. Unless I'm just ignoring it. Yeah, it feels like it's on the verge of stalling. Which is weird, because at 450 knots you wouldn't expect that. At least not to my mind. Maybe that's more realistic. I mean, I'm not a Harrier pilot, and I don't know any Harrier pilots, but don't know, maybe it is just inherently unstable when you try and pull some G's. It just feels a bit off. And the good thing with this as well, with the cannon, the way that this is, you don't need to hold it down. Like, you don't need tons of bullets to kill a target. Yeah, if you just don't pull back and just do a nice turn, it's not as wobbly. But any G on the aircraft, look, now I can put on some 4 or 5 G. The speed bleeds off, so you don't want to do it for too long. But get some welly going on. Just seems like that initial turn. Yeah. Weird, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't think that was me, but I don't like to. I don't have the information to be able to tell one way or the other, really. There's another one there. Looked like that was the one I already got, but there's 2 down in the same place. So let's pull round. Let's get that nose going. Yeah, see, that was a... Yeah, what's my alphas? 3.0 is my alpha. And yeah, when you pull back, look, 7.4. You're increasing your alpha, obviously, the more you're pitching back, and that's 9 alpha now. 9 degrees alpha. And that's at 410 knots. Yeah, there's... But if you notice as well, the Hornet is suffering from some trim problems. And when I first took off in this, even though I've got the same loadout on each wing, I had a slight turn like this going on, so I've had to trim it out. Maybe, and I don't know, but maybe ED have changed something to do with how the trim works and how the aircraft balances, and it's affecting the flight models. But the Harrier and the Hornet seem to have some slight trim issues at the moment. Maybe it's something to do with that. So it may not be a Razbam fault, or it might be an ED fault. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't happen in the Hornet. But for some reason it is. Right, is that another one down by that same area? Alright, let's pull the throttle back a bit. Yeah, it is. Right, let's pull the what's it back. I also noticed, because I noticed when I got in the Harrier the other day, the rudders were really off to where they weren't before, which pulled my attention to some issues. It wants to go to the right more than the left. Oh, missed that one. Let's try that again. And so when I thought the rudder's going more to the right than the left, and it was really going, you know, you just put in a bit of rudder and it was off. And then you take off and it's rolling that way like this to the right. Just a slow little roll to the right. Not sure if the Hornet has, if it's to the right or to the up, down, left. There's something with it not quite right. But that, to my mind, would be where the issue is. Yeah, people have been saying about the Mirage, yeah. And the MiG-19, when people have been flying that, what I've noticed is they've been putting on a right roll and pull, and it's been rolling straight like that and down and into the ground. I'm not sure if it's quite the same on the left side, and that's from watching streams. So it seems like there's an effect going on across the board. I'm not sure if the MiG-19 is meant to be like that or not, but nah. I mean, it could be there's been some things introduced ready for the F-14 coming, because that's inherently unstable. And that's easy to get into a problem. So maybe there's some bits behind the scenes we don't know about that have been added or whatever. But yeah, frustrating. Oh, yeah, I seem to be lost the knack a little bit. Let's try a different angle. Might be more stable coming from this the north side. There is some wind on as well, so that will affect how easy it is to control the aircraft. Yeah. Really, so it's across the board with it. It just seems a bit finicky. And I don't know how stable that aircraft is, or where its departure flight envelope goes, and how much G it can tolerate and things like that. But you know, if people are sort of noticing, a bit more knowledgeable that there's an issue, then you know, they've got to listen, really, haven't they? Especially if it's hampering your enjoyment. You know, you pay all this money out, and you want to at least be able to enjoy it, even if it is a bit unfinished. Ah, got him. Yeah, it was my angle. That was a bit more stable then. That's 12 targets. Alright, there's another one there. So I'll come from the north, I think. See, this is the thing with the F-14 hype, right? If it's released and there are some issues that people are finding with it, maybe not everyone, but it depends on your system and what else you got set up, or other aircraft modules, who knows, then that's going to be a contention, isn't it? Because you're used to seeing the all the guys that have been putting out videos, etc., kind of on ED's list of preferred content creators, right? So they're going to give a really positive overview and how great it is and sell it to you, right? So I guess we'll find out on Wednesday if what they say is absolutely on the money, or if there's going to be a few little nags and issues and bugs with it on release, which always tends to happen. So I hope not this time, and I hope we're pleasantly surprised, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. The problem with the head tracking, when you zoomed in, it gets really sensitive. So you've got to hold your head still. Alright, 41 on the gun left, so I've got another 1 or 2 targets I can hit. And then it'll be RTB for restock. My guy's still... That's annoying having that wingman, to be fair. Right, let's see if I can get him to do something. Oh, my comm button's not working either. No, he's just following me around. There's no... I've got no menu for him. So we're at bingo fuel. Right, is there another target? And then I can depart for refuel and rearm. That might be one over there. Yeah, I'm getting a bit in close to that airfield. I've got to watch out. There's some... I think there might be a ship in that harbour as well that shoots at you. See if I can see him. Oh look, there's a convoy here. Right, so my fuel going. Right, let's risk another. There we go. Oh, got close, see? Oh, there's something out for me now. Oh, damn. Right, I need to get out of here. I need another one. Oh yeah, I got a bit close there. Right, let's head back. Right, let's climb up because my fuel's coming right down. Yeah, that was quite successful. 14 targets with laser Mavericks and 2 sidearms and some gun there. So that was nice. Enjoyed that. Let's go and grab some more and come back in and do some more killing. I think I'm headed in the right direction for the airfield. Which is that. I'll go for a more conventional landing. Yeah, I was lucky. How many missiles was that firing at me? 4 or 5? and some AAA. Ah, hey Havoc, how's it going? Good to see you. Just doing some Harrier practice. Let's put the air brake out and get some descent going, and then I can come round in for a landing. Just trim whilst I'm going. And that's great what the that button down there is for, just to keep the trim. Just press it to trim your aircraft out and then release it. A lot easier to trim. Just get some auto flapping. Keep an eye on what I'm doing. Wheels coming down. I want V-start. It's 50 degrees in, I think. 48 would do. Change that trim. Oh, let's find out what this wind's like. Yeah, that's quite monumental, isn't it? Put in some rudder just to bring the nose round. And that changes again. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go and park. A helicopter up there. Yeah, the sun still looks a bit blotchy, doesn't it? That was another thing that came. Right, let's rearm and refuel. Here looks nice. There's no one else around at the minute. How many people are in? Just me and Wolfie. I know Wolfie's not flying. Oh, that's nice. Nice relaxing afternoon on the server. Oh, I stretched my legs out. Right, so I'm going to go with the same loadout. Put some fuel in.
Request refueling.
Kind of like those gun runs. That was it's good practice. Don't use it a lot.
Copy.
It's nice and easy. Yeah, I think 4 Mavericks, 2 sidearms and some gun and you get 14 targets killed. It's nice. Don't need 50 missiles on the aircraft to get a decent kill rate. Although it does make it easier, I suppose. One thing I noticed as well on the Harrier is the Mark 82s seem to have a much more you can't go as low with them anymore as yesterday I've done a couple of Mark 82 runs and got hit by the shrapnel. So that helicopter there, aren't we supposed to be getting one of those at some point? I think it's or was it Cobra? I don't know. We're supposed to be getting something. I know the Hind's coming. Yeah, I should have taken Snake Eyes, but I was trying to go up in the air and come back on a steep dive and then pull out, but I was finding that it was struggling to get up in the air and it was getting a bit unstable in the turns and stuff, which made it a bit more difficult. Yeah, supposed to be Cobra, people keep saying. I don't know who's doing it though. Is it Polychop? They're doing that. Oh, what's it called? It's like the helicopter with the big eye on the top. I can't remember the freaking name of it now. You know, there seems to be a list growing of stuff that we're waiting for and going to get at some point. F-16 as well. Falkland Islands. I think they're making South Pacific map. So I think that's for the World War II stuff. Maybe get got Syria map coming. Yeah. Also on the Tomcat, one thing I'm looking forward to going for is the toss bombing in auto. You know, it's a waypoint on the target and you run in, pull up, It gives you a release cue. You lob them off, turn, and they just go up and down onto the target. That's going to be awesome fun.
Rearming complete.
Just chuck, because the Tomcat carries tons of Mark 82s and things like that, and you release them all at with a slight delay. Turn and watch them go in, carpet bomb the area. Just that's going to be awesome firepower, isn't it? Right, am I all good now? See, it looks nice, the Harrier. Bit Marmite at the minute with things, I think. You either love it or you hate it. Yeah. So, yeah. Fish with bombs, yeah. Was it a puffer fish or something? Oh, I've got the phone going. 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. Just a phone call from my dad. Catching up. Right, let's get that centered. Right, let's get going. You know, I don't hear from people for a while, and then as soon as I decide to do an afternoon stream, right, let's go. I'm putting in full rudder here. Alright, let's get out of this guy's way. Nozzles up. I mean, that's supposed to be in there, isn't it? And the chevrons aren't as high either now, are they? I've noticed in the Harrier they've brought them down so it's not such a steep climb. Alright, let's trim that out. Oh. Well, that tone was a bit bugged then. Right, there's an SA8. I'm not sure where he is, or if he's on my side or their side. I don't remember where one being this direction before. Yeah. Oh, hey Sabre, how's it going? I just had a phone call. So I was... So that's over that airfield then, so we can go and shoot a couple of these things. Hopefully they won't go towards the ships, which there's always a danger of, isn't there? Let's pull that back. So I'm hoping this will lock on to what's on the RWR. But is PS a ship? Or is that on the ground? Oh, I could never remember. I think TP is a ship, isn't it? Oh well, we'll find out soon enough. Hopefully I'm high enough where that's not going to hit a building or a tree. Let's have a look. Oh, has it got the legs? Looks like it. Awesome. Alright, let's go back round for the other one. Yeah, OSA 9A33. Now we've got TP up, and that's over on the other. That's in that harbour. That might go for the ship, which I didn't want it to. Yeah, looks like it's going for the ship. Yeah, that's a shame. Won't do any damage really, will it? Or will it? Damage 0%. There you go, look. Right, let's go back to the laser Mavericks. 1688. Oh, I don't like that. And LST. Alright, let's see what it finds for me. All being well. If you might see another Harrier flying around me, that's actually an AI wingman, which I can't control, and he just follows me around, cheering me on. Caution, caution. What's that for? Looks like it missed. Right, let's try a different angle. Go a bit higher. Right, 2.5 miles. That should hit that easily.
Roll out, roll out. Roll out, roll out. Pull up, pull up.
There we go. Alright, that's that destroyed. Trim that out. Truck loss, scanning for targets. Okay, let's have a look, see if there's any more, see what status we've got. F10, F6. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 5, 5. Okay. So code 1, 2, 5, 5. Enter. Alright, let's go find where 1255 is. I think it's over by the other area, which I may not be able to get close into. Let's see if we can find it. There should be some orange smoke on the targets when they're lased, but I'm not sure if it's been changed. Oh, no, there's still a couple there. Let's go gun. Aha, there we go, it's picked it. No, it's picked up one somewhere. There he is. There he is. Well, I need to get close without getting fired on by there's some ships and things in around this one that may come and get me. Six miles. That big bird shouldn't fire on me from here. Let's see how that one does. Might hit a tree. Yeah, hit a tree. Alright, let's come back round. Got one Mav left. See if this angle's a bit better. Right, I'm being fired on. Yeah, that one got him. Okay, I need to retrim. Just press the button, the FCS button, or whatever it's called. So because there's a ship in this harbour, if I come round from the other angle up here and we're back round on that convoy, which is just down there by that orange smoke. I might avoid being fired on. Well, looks like that was that 2, 1. Right, what's the name of that guy that just yeah. If he crops back up doing that stuff, then we'll ban him. Oh no, it looks like it was 2. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't update. Yeah, we'll have to sort that out. I have to have a look into it, see how to do it. Yeah, they look all dead to me. Right, let's have a look on F10, see what's going along around this area. Oh, there's a mobile command post just there. Right, let's turn around and see if we can I spy that one. We want to get rid of that. Should we just buy there, just down that bit? Not sure if I can get close to that, but let's see. It looked to be around here. Alright, coming round. Alright, I'll go for a dump and run. There might be something left there. I'm not 100% on these outposts, but right. Let's come back round. Now that looks like there's something here, but I'm not sure if they're blue or red. I don't think they're blue because they didn't show up. Are they dead or alive? Yeah, it looks like there's still some targets here. Oh well, I'll find out soon enough. Yeah, that's all red. Another launcher down. I think there's one more in that area. Then we'll have another looky. Well, looks like there might be a couple more. Yeah, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay, I'll look at that when I've finished. Yeah, nice one, Saber. Thank you. There goes my buddy. Useless as he is, flying around there. Yeah, I think this is the wrong. I can just get an angle here. I might be wrong. Yeah, this might be a bit fine. Let's have a look. Oh, he's firing at me. Yeah, I didn't see him in the trees there. Right, let's go up in the air. Oh yeah, there we go, he's firing. Right then, RTB, that's exhausted all of my missiles and stuff. Brilliant, that's what we don't want. That's that ship. He's come alive now. Alright, it's another destroyed. Ah, there's a Strela. And a Ural gone. A couple of launchers. HY launchers. And just in time for bingo fuel as well. So that's 26 ground units killed, 0 losses. That's what we like to see. Excuse me. So the airfield is over in this direction by the tip of this lake over there. Right, cancel that off, press that twice. Nav. Let's go V-stall because we're going to need that in a second. Engine. Alright, we're good. Just a short little ferry over to this airfield here. We're coming for a landing. And it's just there. I mean, really what you do is if you've got someone else playing with you, all of these units, I think it's these ones. Yeah. You get these moving down the road and then onto Kalenzik before the red can start bombing it, and then you can take it over and use it as your new base, which makes, you know, because then you move up to Novo and go all the way up here to take a Napa eventually, but it takes hours and hours and hours and hours. It's quite a big mission, this one. Shifty's outdone himself again, but it's great because you've got lots in here to practice with. You can take an F-18, a Harrier, a K-50, a Gazelle, whatever you want, I think, and just hit ground targets or go air-to-air. There's air-to-air targets and stuff like that. There's lots of SAMs from SA-11 to SA-8, SA-6, 15s, 10s. So lots to do. I really enjoy flying on this. It's great for practicing. Well, let's pull that out. Right, dive down to circuit height. About 1,500 feet or so. $2,000 would do. Yeah, battle for the north. Just been destroying all the targets around Glenzik. Oh, wrong button. Forget flaps. Just get 35 nozzle this time. Yeah, no worries. Good to see you, old boy. Hope you're doing well. There goes my wingman. Hopefully he's not going to crash into me. Or is that a different aircraft just taken off? Oh yeah, different one. Put some trim in. Pull up, pull up. Looking for the 3 degree, which is about here. Oh, a little bit hard. Thrust reverses. Nose wheel steering. Boom, get the flaps up. Just taxi down to the end and park. Got to be careful as well here, because sometimes an aircraft will spawn here, or park here, so when you spawn in, it blows it up. Yeah, I don't think you can choose where they park, but I don't know. Not big on mission building, but I can do the basics and stuff. Enough to get a good mission in with some targets. It's simple, you know, not scripting or anything. Right, let's park here. Oh, stretch my back. Right, what's the time? It's 6 o'clock. Okay, so with GR this evening we have a mission on at 7, so I'm going to be participating in that, probably in a P51. And I'm going to leave it here for the practice. It's been an hour, just under 2 hours that I've been flying for, so I need to go and have a drink, have a rest, have something to eat, and then come back for GR. So I hope to see you all then. Thanks to everyone that's come to watch and view, etc. It's been great chat as well. Good to see everyone. Hope you're all well, and hopefully see you back at 7. So take care of yourselves. See you again. Bye bye.